Hey guys, this is Super Slayer, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. This is my last recording session with this Let's Play of Final Fantasy VII. So, I'm going to be recording this in one whole session, and I'm going to set up a whole new version, or a whole new mod for Final Fantasy VII once I finish this Let's Play, which will be right now. But first, the limits. I've got the level 3 limit breaks for everybody, so let's use Final Heaven, Chaos, and Omnislash. And let's set their limit levels to 4. There we go. Everyone at their highest limit level. Now, before I save, I'm going to equip everyone with their ultimate weapons, since we're not going to be really gaining any massive AP from now on. I'm going to give Tifa the Imperial Guard, and Vincent can keep the... I think he'll keep the Crystal Bangle. Yeah. We'll keep the Crystal Bangle on him. As for other materia I want to give them, I'm going to give him Lightning, Neo Bahamut, Typhoon or Typhon or whatever, and wait, Gravity, and so he already has Fire, so we'll give him another HP plus. Cloud will get HP plus, Restore, Mega All, and Revive. And Tifa will get the last HP plus. Kind of just trying to find stuff. Ice. We were trying to find stuff to put on your characters. Sense, I guess, and Mime. Use my last tent. Save up. And let's go. So now we want to talk to each of the characters. Talk to Sid. He doesn't have anything. Tifa obviously has nothing. Barrett has nothing. Red has nothing. Kate Sith has nothing. And Vincent has nothing, obviously. And Yuffie has something. No. Oh. Okay. I never got anything from her, but okay. Well, we're ready. Let's go. Let's get going. Let's mosey. Damn, again? Move out. It's time. Sound cut out, as usual. Look at the number. Okay, I'm going alone. Alright. Major practice run. Alrighty. Make up your mind. I've already made up my mind. All of you. Later. So I'm not gonna blast the sound of the game, because that will overshadow my voice. Here we go. Whoa. That was strange. Alright. One of these guys. Let's bust him up with a Ice 3. Oh. Flare. You know what? Knights of the Round. I actually have tons of elixirs and mega elixirs because, well, I had to do something to pass the time. So I'm going to be using a lot of items in these battles. Be prepared for it. I'm not going for a perfect run or anything, or trying to make this as difficult as possible. I'm just going for a run. A run of the game. I might as well duplicate my mega elixirs more. No, I can't. I have 48 mega elixirs and 35 elixirs, so I should have enough items for the upcoming boss fights. Especially since they aren't actually that tough. There we go. He's dead. Alrighty. We won that fight. This is going to be one recorded entire session where I'm just going to split it into multiple parts, similar as I did with the Chocobo side quest. So I'm going to use one of my mega elixirs just for... Alright. Oh wait, no, it's hyper, not tranquilizer. There we go. Let's go down. You jumped down already? Thank you. You know, usually I would have had about 5 fights by this time, but okay. Let's just try attacking, just only attacking. Ah, I want to remove that Mega Hull. I'm gonna put it on someone else. It gets rid of Cloud's double cut ability, which is not good. We want that double cut. Let's just finish him with some magic, even though it doesn't do much damage. Okay, seriously. There we go. I'm gonna cut the video for a second here. I'll be right back. Sorry about that, guys. I told you I was gonna go over the effects of the ultimate weapons of the characters, and I kind of forgot to do that back when, you know, earlier. So I'm gonna do that now. Cloud's ultimate weapon gains strength or has more strength the more HP the Cloud has. Tifa's ultimate weapon raises in power when she misses one of her limit breaks. And Vincent's ultimate weapon raises in power the more enemies are killed, so it's definitely desirable to kill as many enemies as possible. He's not really doing too much damage. Alrighty. The game seems to slow down every time it has to load that background in this place. Jump down here, up here. Another fight. That's nothing. That was not bad. That's good damage. Gotta remember to take the Mega All of Cloud. Oh yeah, Cloud still has a poison ring, so every poison attack that hits him heals him. Pandora's Box. That's actually an enemy skill. Quite a good one, in fact. Huh. Interesting. Yay. Cloud and Vincent both got limit breaks. I don't actually know what Pandora's Box depends on, but we'll find out eventually. Showdown. I've already used a few Mega Elixirs, but that's okay. Oh yeah, Materia, Cloud, Mega All. What's it linked to? Life. What could I put instead? Yeah, add a life effect to my weapon. I'll just give him an all materia there instead, just a normal all. I really wasn't benefiting from it anyway. Alright, so as usual, the sound cuts out. Here we go. Jenova. The last Jenova fight of the game. Jenova Synthesis. Let's do this. Let's see Omni Slash. Yeah. It's like a summon. It won't let me even do anything else while Omni Slash is going. Fantastic. Boom. I love that attack. Give her a Comet 2. And a double tut. Give her a double tut. Fantastic. Double cut. That's what I was gonna say. And bolt 3. Comet 2. And flare, I guess. Don't want to go too much all out on this guy. Girl? Woman? I don't know. Monster? I'm saving Vincent's limit break a little bit. Now, that countdown that Jenova does. She has a countdown, and if she reaches 0, then she will do Ultima. on us. Let's see how she likes an Ultima on her. Yes. That is one of the easiest boss fights I know in the game. It's just easy as all hell. But we get quite a lot of XP and AP. Alrighty. No gil, obviously, seeing as how we have no use for it. So that was Jenova Synthesis. And now we're falling. Ah. Always fun to fall. Ow! Bit my tongue. That actually hurt. That's glitched up. It's not actually supposed to show that yet, but okay. That's the PC version for you. It's only supposed to show the light, not the things surrounding the light. So that's an FMV actually in the background. Checked it out. Whoa. There he is. Sephiroth. Yeah, it is. I love this game. So now we have to assemble our party. Tifa and Vincent, get in. I'm gonna use a Mega Elixir to heal you guys up, and that's pretty much it for this. As you can see, we're in question mark, question mark, question mark, question mark. Fantastic. I can see that Vincent has quite low HP. I'm thinking of removing Kujeta, and maybe Typhoon as well. Wish I had more HP pluses, but I don't, so we'll just have to deal with it. Let's give him... I don't know. There's really nothing we have. Well, this could be useful, actually. Surprisingly. But it can be. Let's just use an elixir on him. And, whoa, I almost hit quit. That would have been bad. But anyway, let's get out of that. Let's go. Now, in the PC version, this happens. But in the PS2 version, you actually assemble two parties. So let's do this. Let's finish Sephiroth. This is Bizarro Sephiroth. The first boss fight that we have to go through here. He starts off by healing himself for no apparent reason. I'm going to start off with Bahamut Zero, Chaos, and Ultima. I'm realizing that I maybe should have put Knights of the Round on someone else than Vincent, but I think we'll live. Vincent takes a small hit. It's no big deal. Use Terra Flare. So, Bahamut Zero is actually now about to shoot a blast into the core of the Earth. Or the core of the planet. It's not actually Earth. The planet, I don't think it's ever actually referenced, but officially I think it was named Gaia. Which is also why there has been a lot of talk that Final Fantasy VII and 9 actually take place in the same universe. Because the planets are named the same thing, and well, there's also kind of a reference to Cloud in Final Fantasy IX, but I'm not getting into that now. I'm talking about Final Fantasy VII, not 9. Blow him up, Bahamut. I realized that Vincent's HP didn't actually even raise up at all, which I find kind of strange. Maybe it's just a glitch, I don't know. Yeah, this happens with Bizarro Sephiroth. It kind of stops while his portions are dying down. So the defense of his core is down, and so we can actually hit the core now. We'll do some major damage. I'm just gonna do Mime, using Bizarro energy to heal himself up. I'm gonna use Big Guard as soon as Satan Slam hits. There we go. There we go. Alrighty, let's do this. Come on. What? Oh, Tifa can't. I was gonna have her mimic Cloud's Ultima spell, but she can't mimic because she was trying to mimic Vincent, so that's not something I want. Ultima. Hell yeah. This guy is going down, man. He's not gonna live through these hits. The core is dead. Now we just have to kill the body. And we're done. That was nothing. Comet 2. You would think that the core would be the main target, but guess not. Whatever. It's not gonna live much longer. Head portion has been revived. Yes, after a certain amount of time, his portions actually start coming back to life. So we want to kill this guy actually pretty quick, or he's going to be able to do some massive damage. Eventually. Heartless Angel. This attack. It brings the targets down to 1 HP. So we could actually be in trouble here if I'm not quick enough. I need a turn, I need a turn, I need a turn. Before he can attack one of my party members. Come on. I need Cloud to get that Mega Elixir in. Come on. Oh. This could be bad. I would say this is a good thing, but we're going into the fight with the next Sephiroth incarnation with 1 HP each. That's never good. The next fight Here it comes. That is a horrible incarnation of One-Winged Angel, but here we go. Sephiroth. No. I don't know what else to use. He's using Wall on himself, which... Guess I'll use a hero drink on Cloud. Thank God. Let's have Cloud use Omni Slash. Start this fight off. Brabba. Once that's done, we'll use Knights of the Round. He's got a wall up, so I'm not surprised that he's not taking that much damage. I love that attack. He's gonna use Shadow Flare, which is actually just gonna give us Shadow Flare. And we missed most of the limit breaks. So now we know Shadow Flare, and we can use it against him. Fantastic. Dolphin Blow. Ultimate End. Do it! Do it! This guy's going down. Trust me, in the next Let's Play, the music is not going to be this horrible. It's just the PC version is just... For inexplicable reasons, they decided to put, instead of the normal PSX versions, they decided to put some horrible MIDI versions of all of the songs. So all the songs are in, like, terrible quality. But this is just the way the PC version is. And this was really the point with the first Let's Play, is to first show off FF7, and also to show off the PC version just by itself. Just to show off how horrible some of the stuff is. With, you know, the crashes, the music, just some of the glitches. Just incredible. But it's stuff that, you know, you can live through it. And especially since the PC version is heavily modifiable, which you will see in the next Let's Play. Yes. Let's use Shadow Flare on him. See how he likes it. I want to see if I can sense him. Or not. He's dead. We just beat Sephiroth. He didn't even get a chance to use his ultimate attack on us. Sephiroth is dead. That is the effect of having all level 4 limit breaks and having Knights of the Round in this fight. When I originally fought this fight, it took me very long to beat it, and I was at level 70. I was barely at level 60. I barely made it to level 60 before this fight. It took Jenova to get me up to level 60. And we beat him. Now, this may be because the PC version might be easier. I still haven't tested it, but I will do that soon. I will play through the PSX version on my own in it will not be long until I do that myself, just to test to see if the difficulty is, if there's a difference in the difficulty. But yeah, that was the final boss. This is all we could do. Wait, what about Holy? What's gonna happen to the planet? That, I don't know. Isn't the rest up to the planet? You're right. We've done all that we could. Alright, everyone. We did our best. That's it. Let's go home proud. What the? What happened? I feel it. What? He's still here. Still. Cloud? He's laughing. Whoa! Cloud! Cloud! Oh, the sound cut out again. Freaking fantastic, isn't it? Now, there's one thing I have to say that I find kind of interesting. With all of the mods that have been made for Final Fantasy VII and everything that's been done to the game with the PC version, it's kind of funny that the final cutscene has never been touched. No one has, to my recollection, no one has ever modified or changed the final cutscene. Now, don't get me wrong, that's a very good thing because the final cutscene is freaking awesome. But I still think it's kind of interesting. So there he is. Here we go into the final fight of the game. This is the last time we will ever see the screen. In this form, at least. Now, as you will notice, Cloud actually has a much better battle model than usual. Something special they made for the game. Now, if you don't actually use Omnislash and just let Sephiroth attack you, he will not kill you, but he will attack you and Cloud will just merely counterattack. So it's much more fun to see Omnislash. Yes. Time to die. And that's it. Final Fantasy VII is pretty much over. Now we just get to see the final cutscene and then the credits. I've put the controller down. There's nothing more for me to control in this game. Thankfully the sound does not cut out for the final cutscene, so I'm going to raise the volume a little bit so that you can actually hear it properly. Now, while this scene is going on, I want to, maybe not that much, I want to talk to you guys a little bit about future Let's Plays. I've been thinking a lot about it for the past few days, what I want to do next, especially since summer vacation's coming up and, you know, I'm going to be working, but apart from that, there's really not much else I'm going to be doing. So instead, I'm actually going to be, you know, probably doing Let's Plays. So I was thinking whether I should do, you know, what I should do next, and a few thoughts have come up into my mind. But one thing I do know for sure is that Final Fantasy VII, this exact game, the modded version, I'm actually going to be starting that soon. I'm going to probably start another Let's Play first. I'm not sure though, I might, but I will be having another, the modded version of Final Fantasy VII, at least as a side LP. Now, I know I've been talking a lot about how I wanted to move on, you know, get through this Let's Play so I could start another Let's Play, but there's just, you know, there's something about this game, I really just love it, and when I get down to it, when I really start playing the later segments, and really start, you know, getting into the game, I just want to play it so many times, and I always play it very often. So, there are a few thoughts. I do have to run a few tests, which I will probably actually do tonight and tomorrow, and, you know, during the week, which, for you, you won't really even know, because... Okay, that's something I feel I have to address. I've been talking about how I'm recording, like, I say I'm gonna record maybe more tomorrow or something, even though I upload maybe 2 days to a week after I record the episodes. This is just kind of a reflex for me, so you're just gonna have to kind of deal with it, I guess. But yeah, just kind of try to bear with it. As of right now, it's the 10th of April 2012. It's Tuesday. Tomorrow I'm starting school again, so yeah, that's fun. Early May, there will probably not much be happening, especially in the first week of May, because I actually have finals, a lot of finals coming up. I have 2 math finals on the same day, because I have 2 math classes, but apart from that, there's not really too much. Now, I want that shit. I want to be able to control that shit, man. That's not the point. But, you know, during this week, and probably next week as well, I'm going to be, you know, test recording, like, using Fraps to record some tests on some games that I've wanted to Let's Play for a while. So, yeah. I'm definitely, you know, I would say that my next Let's Play is going to be starting before this month ends, but I wouldn't count on it. But definitely count on the modded version of Final Fantasy VII to start before this month ends. If everything goes well, it'll probably start next weekend even. I'll start uploading it then. That really all depends on how fast I can process the last few episodes after Disc 2 ended and upload them. I'm not sure how fast that'll go, but we'll see. Some ideas I've had for Let's Plays would be the Devil May Cry series, because I have access right now to all of them, but I did test record, I did try to record Devil May Cry 2 the other day, and the emulator just doesn't run it fast enough, unfortunately. So yeah, there's a lot of things to consider. But yeah, what else is there to say? I really don't know. I don't know what else to say. I hope you liked this Let's Play, and I hope I get some... definitely, if you liked this Let's Play, comment with some suggestions for Let's Plays that you would want to see. My potentials range all the way from very early, like NES, and stuff like that, and all the way up to, at the very least, not GameCube, PS1 games. I've tried to get some emulators running for Dreamcast, but for one, I don't really know any Dreamcast games, and for another, I find it quite hard to find emulators that work. So it's kind of, you know, hard for me to do that. I have been able to get a GameCube emulator running, and quite well in fact, but I don't know how well I'll be able to record that. But like I say, you know, PlayStation 1 is going to be no problem. SNES, NES, maybe even some PSP games. And What else? Some PC games. I wouldn't say that I could record a lot of the new games, but games from I would say 2008 and older. 2008, 2009 and older, around that I can record fine, I think. But there's really nothing, as I've said so many times through this Let's Play, there's really not much else for me to say. Like I said earlier, please do comment with suggestions for Let's Plays. A series I plan to do, definitely plan to do at any, I plan to do pretty much the entire series is Pokemon. I love the Pokemon games, they are awesome. And I plan to do at least one game from each generation. And yes, that even covers 5th generation. I will probably at some point get recording software that records the desktop well enough so that I can do some, good Let's Plays on that. But yeah, I've been actually talking through the entire final cutscene, and I hope you enjoyed it. I find it awesome. But now we have the credits. This game has been, at some points it's been frustrating as all hell to get recorded because of just crashes or time constraints or stuff, stuff like that. But recently, once I started recording again recently, I just really got into it, and that's something I think I'm much more suited for, just recording long sessions at a time and just getting them out rather than setting up a schedule like one episode a week or something, because I don't always have the time and I don't always want to do it. That's something I always have as kind of a quote-unquote motto. Don't do stuff that you don't want to do. If you don't want to do a Let's Play, don't do a Let's Play. That's just the way that I roll, so just keep that in mind. But yeah, there are a lot of Let's Plays that I have considered and I have in mind. One I have actually been planning to do for about a year and a half now is the Back to the Future game. Because the Back to the Future game, I actually, from Telltale Games, I really liked it, and I really want to do that one because I don't think it's going to be that hard to do. It's definitely going to be short, that I can tell you. But, yeah. As for PSP games, Crisis Core is, of course, still on. But, like I've said before, it's kind of hard to get running these days because of the PSP's current state. But, let's see, what else was there? There were some other PSP games. The Final Fantasy IV Complete Collection. I've actually been thinking about doing that possibly because Final Fantasy IV, comes pretty much right after Final Fantasy VII in my favorite game slot. Final Fantasy IV is amazing. Final Fantasy VII, in my opinion, is much better, but Final Fantasy IV is still very good. What else? I don't really know. Really, I think I should really just let the future decide. I do have a massive list of Steam games that I could do, so I might just check that out next, but I'm not sure. But, yeah. Wow. There's really... What else? I really don't know what else I could do, to be honest. I could do some more Final Fantasy games, but like I said, we don't really. Final Fantasy 7, 4, and 9 are really my favorites, with 6 being in the 4th slot. Uh, Aside from those games, I just, I mean, the series is fine, and Final Fantasy 1 and 2 and 3 are all fine games. Final Fantasy 5 is fine. It's just they don't really, in my book, they just don't seem to really reach the epicosity of all of the other, those other games. As you may have heard me mention throughout this Let's Play, that I can definitely tell you that I despise Final Fantasy 8 and Final Fantasy 10. I just cannot stand those games, so you will never see those games Let's Played by me. Trust me, that will never happen. If you do see that, it's not me, it's someone else. I promise you, you will never see Final Fantasy 10 or 8 come up on this Let's Play channel. Funny about the Final Fantasy theme that's actually playing right now. This is the theme of the entire series. The first time I heard it, I actually heard it in Final Fantasy IV, and I thought it was the theme of that game. Then every time I searched for the theme of that game, I found the world map theme, as it is pretty much. I think it's been with every game that the world map theme is the main theme of the game. But I was like, it took me a very long time to find out that it was actually just the Final Fantasy theme. Because I'll admit that with Final Fantasy VII here, when I played through the game, I was so glad that I actually jumped up and I started like running around, and I didn't actually hear all the songs that were during the credits. I watched the final cutscene, but when the credits actually came up, I ran around and I didn't hear this song in the credits. And many playthroughs after that I did, I just when the credits started, I just turned off the PlayStation system. So yeah, I think it's pretty cool. It's a really good song, and Final Fantasy, they've gone astray, but I mean, the new games have something to them. There's something in there that's good, but it hasn't really hit an epic note in my book since 9, really. 8 came in between 7 and 9, and it just sucked. Then they redeemed themselves with 9, and then they just went right back down. And I know this is gonna sound really strange, but in my opinion, the only salvageable FF game after 9 was Final Fantasy X-2. But hey, don't judge. That's just my opinion. Anyway, that's pretty much the end of this Let's Play. I think we're getting to the end of the credits, at least according to the music. So, I'd like to thank you guys for watching this entire Let's Play. I hope you enjoyed it. Yet again, if you have any suggestions, definitely send them my way in either PM or comment. And I guess I'll see you guys in the next Let's Play. And I hope to see you guys during the modded version of Final Fantasy VII. I hope you guys will watch that, because that'll probably have a few surprises along the way. I might do some things differently than I did this time. But, yeah. I'm kind of just waiting for the credits to stop rolling. I really don't know how much is left of them. The song is actually supposed to outlast the credits, but, oh well. Maybe that's just the PC version. I don't know. I don't know anything really about that. So, yeah. there's really nothing else to say, so... yeah. I might upload some test footage of some, games that I will test. I don't know. Not sure. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play, and I'll see you guys later. Oh, I forgot about this. 500 years later. I almost forgot about this scene. It's good I went through the entire credits. Wow. Hope you didn't close the window. There's a secret, well, I wouldn't say a secret ending to Final Fantasy VII, but there's this scene, which is also the, coincidentally, the beginning scene of Advent Children, which is, by the way, a movie I freaking love. I love Advent Children. I also love Dirge of Cerberus. I also love Crisis Core. It's a shame that I still haven't been able to play before Crisis, but oh well. Red 13 and his babies. And there's Midgar. This is 500 years later. Sound cut out, which we shouldn't be surprised, really. But that's the end. Yet again, even though I've said it like a dozen times now, I'd like to thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this Let's Play. I'll see you guys later.